in space. I'd like to go across to Mr. Gaur Raza. We've heard from Mr. Ahmad as to what exactly, in his perspective, is it that India can learn from this mission. What do you think are the lessons we can draw from this space mission? We've seen the glitches that took place in the Boeing Starliner, and then of course Elon Musk's SpaceX coming in just within 9 months and bringing these astronauts back to Earth.
Yeah, I agree with Tanveer Sahab that technologically we have a lot of lessons to learn from what happened to Sunita Williams and this crew. We cannot have a time lag which we have experienced in the past, from conceiving a project to executing a project. Now, that pace has to go up technologically. But there are other lessons as well. Uh, Take, for example, that the telephone, the cell phone, was made basically for communication while you are moving from one place to another place, as compared to the older technology of telephones, which were stationary telephones. But today, this cell phone is being used for a very large number of things which were never ever conceived when this technology was in the offing. Similarly, space technology has reached a threshold where now humanity is going to use space technology for a very varied kind of purposes. The number of uses it'll offer, one cannot even perceive or conceive right away. But any country, any nation, or humanity at large has to be ready for creative use of space technology in the future, and space sciences in the future. So, one is the challenge that the technology itself is offering you, right from developing new materials, cheaper materials, re-entry, etc., etc., uh, and the pace at which you develop and conceive a project and execute a project. That is one part of it. But new uses, especially scientific uses of this technology, are going to expand drastically in future, because at one level, the old technology is almost at the threshold of maturity. Maturity in terms of technological skills that at least 4 or 5 countries have achieved. This will also result into proliferation. More and more demands will be generated by other countries in the world, and other civilizations or cultures in the world, which will also offer challenges. The other lesson that I learned from this particular episode is that the conditions which may be uncontrollable, which may seem to be controllable, has to be conceived, perceived, and expected in future. And the frequency of these unexpected events will also increase, which means when the number of astronauts, up till now, the number of, as Tanveer Saab said, that the number of satellites has exponentially gone up. But in years to come or decades to come, the number of astronauts in the space is also going to increase drastically. When that happens, in order to save and secure life of these astronauts, there will be unexpected eventualities that we will face as scientists, astronauts, as well as engineers and those who are interested in space sciences and space technologies. So one has to prepare scientifically and technologically also for eventualities. As I said, the number of unexpected eventualities and incidents will increase, and therefore we as humanity have to prepare for that.
Go back to Mr.